Hello everyone, this is Rexer of the YouTube and Twitch channel NotQuiteThereGaming, welcoming you to another day of Star Trek Online with Grimo the Goblin. Grimo Gikara's Blast Wrench, the Goblin Engineer, who likes to blow things up. Sadly, he is not high enough level yet to actually do much of blowing things up, but we'll get to that later. In the meantime, story and leveling and all that fun stuff. We left off with hide and seek. Lieutenant, this mission briefing is classified. Whoa, important. Starfleet Intelligence has been working on cracking the coded message sent by the Undine agent you exposed at Pajam, and we think we have something. There are several references to the Paulson Nebula in the data. That is an area of space near the Lackey system that we don't know much about. Starfleet needs you to survey the nebula and find out why the Undine have an interest in it. Be careful. When the Enterprise D was in the area, it reported that the composition of the clouds may screen opponents from your sensors. Go to the Lackey system as a Lackey and do Lackey shit. Phasers. Cool. Accept. Very good. Someone thinks they're a Jedi. Now, I mean, I can't actually judge them because I'm supposedly a Goblin. I did a little bit of cleanup. I sold some stuff from my inventory. Equipped a shield I found out that I had, and that's about it. I actually forgot entirely to do any research on what abilities I want to get, but I mean skills. So we're probably gonna leave this as it is for now. Well, actually, demolitions. Chronoton mine barrier, transphasic bomb, and orbital strike. You know what? This sounds like a safe investment to 6 points. Oh, come on. There we go. Maybe that's a bit too much. Ground spent, ground max, space spent, spent. Oh, yeah, okay, so weapon proficiency. Let's do 3 and 3 here. And yes, I am using those newfangled kits because I think pretty much all the old kits are out of commission by now. I'm looking forward to the top tier newfangled kits because I want to do some fancy engineer combos, but we'll get to that. So Starship shield emitters, Starship hull repair, Starship batteries. I actually want to wait until I'm in space and have a battery equipped. Speaking of which, I should equip a battery. Accept. Let's see. Current on mine barrier. 121. Not that big of an impact. Let's see. Devices. I found some of these things in my missions last time. I usually prefer to put my items that I want to keep at the bottom of the inventory. That way everything new comes in at the top, and I know that things at the bottom are stuff that I want to keep. Okay, let's go into space. The old kits work differently and I still use that. Oh, I thought, well, I thought they weren't usable anymore. Must have gotten rid of all of mine then. But I really like the new kit system. It really made me love ground combat, to be honest, especially on my science officer, who is basically indestructible right now. Okay, so we have the batteries. Move them a little bit to the side. And 10 seconds. What I want to see here is if I put stuff in Starship batteries. Okay, This should last 15.4 seconds. That's kind of enough, I would say. That's enough to last through the Thaleron Pulse on the Scimitar, for example. We'll see if I need more time on it. Am I new to this game, or is this a new alt? It's a new alt. I have 3 level 50s and haven't gotten any to level 60 yet. But this is my first engineer. I have 2 tactical officers, 1 Romulan tactical officer, 1 Klingon tactical officer, and a Starfleet science officer. So where the hell are we going? We're going to the Lackey system. Slowly. Oh, speaking of which, driver coil. This skill improves your starship warp speed and turn rate and blah 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 blah. I think, yeah, also improves full impulse. It's pretty much worth it just for full impulse. Let's do 3 for now because we're being conservative, but that should help our movement here a little bit. Now, since I recently resubbed for a month, I'm hoping that I will get those respect tokens every rank or so. So the skills that I choose now aren't that important, and please do not take my skill choices as a recommended build or anything like that. I'll probably respec once I'm level 50 or 60. Depends entirely when I'll get a better idea as to what skills I want to use. In the meantime, though, ooh, someone gave us diplomatic immunity. Increased sector space travel speed, and also lets you go into a few restricted sectors. I actually like to do that myself on my Romulan alt. I just run around, and if I see someone in range, I give them the Marauder buff, which is the same thing just for Klingon side. Doesn't matter which faction, even. Just whoever wants it. Alrighty, so we are at the Lackey system. A star system on the edge of the Paulson Nebula, this system is considered a hazard to starship navigation. The high levels of magnesium and chromium hinder sensor operation, and enemy ships have been known to hide in the nebula to prey upon unwary transports. Very good. Hide and seek. I've been looking forward to playing an engineer for a long while because pretty much every one of their skills is good, isn't it? At least the ground skills, I mean. Sir, we are receiving a distress signal from the USS Valor. They are under attack by Gorn and their shields are failing. Captain, they can't take much more! Exclamation mark. I think my voice acting is about on par with the voice acting that some of the voice actors in this game do sometimes. Signal the Valor that we are on our way, and we're going to do a little bit of an impulse boost and pew pew. Nice. Maybe I should divert power from shields to engines to get a better turn rate. Doesn't really look like I'm taking that much damage, I mean. Okay, let's see. So we have number 3. Is number 2 better? No, not much. Thank you for the assist, Grimo. Our ship is on a mission to map the Paulson Nebula. Unfortunately, we failed to adequately compensate for the power drain the nebula had on our engines. We retreated from the nebula to make repairs. That's when we stumbled upon an illegal Gorn mining operation. I don't know why they would be mining Gorn, but I mean Gotta mine what you gotta mine. Presumably the Gorn didn't take that well. Presumably, I mean, nobody likes to be mined. If you hadn't showed up when you did, Lieutenant, we'd be sucking vacuum. Nice expression. Our chief engineer says there's no way we can make it back to the starbase. In fact, without new dilithium crystals, we're stuck. Sounds like we arrived just in time. There are crystals on some of the larger asteroids here. That's why we headed for this location in the first place. If you could gather some crystals for us, we can make it to safety. Send us a hail if you have any questions about the nebula. We would be happy to share our data. Engineering. We could use a small sample of dilithium to catalyze a recrystallization process. Ooh. Okay, so fiddling with my power settings. Lock weapons, lock auxiliary, and let's divert all power from shields to... Oh my god, that's maybe a little bit too much. Let's see, so we can do 25 base on shields. That should be good enough. Alrighty, we'll keep that for now, see how it works. Hopefully that leads to a slightly better turn rate. I've also experimented a little bit with sound levels today. Let me know if you can hear me alright, if you can hear the game sounds alright, and when we get to parts that are voice acted especially, if you can hear those alright, because I noticed last recording session that those weren't really clearly audible. Beam dilithium crystals aboard, yay! We can use radioactive isotopes to catalyze the process of recrystallizing the dilithium. Sensors show that one of the asteroids not far from the mining stations has enough heavy metals and isotopes. If we break it up with our weapons. Break up the metallic asteroid by firing on it. Once the asteroid is broken up, we can beam up the pieces we need. Very nice. Pew pew, as it were. Well, that was fast. Beam up the isotopes. Captain, another Gorn ship is approaching. Oh noes. Pew pew. Okay, let's see if that turn rate is actually better. Looks like it's slightly better. I think it's worth it. Pew pew. Hold. Keep fire on the exposed shield facing. Speaking of exposed shield facings. Yeah, that was good. Oh, whoa, whoa. Yeah, good thing I didn't explode with them. Deliver the dilithium crystals. What, already? We are in your depth, Grotius. This is enough dilithium to get our warp engines restarted. After we finish preliminary repairs, we'll set course for Starbase 157. If you want to go into the Paulson Nebula, your engines will need a boost. I recommend you visit Lackey 3. The Gorn drove out the Federation miners there and took over a decalithium processing facility. It's only fair that you take some of our crystals back. Thank you for the advice, Valor. Grotius out. Captain, we can set course for Lackey 3 at your command. Well, let's see if there's anything else to do here first. I don't know why there's an enemy right there. I kind of want to go and blow it up. Maybe there's something to be discovered there. After all, we're playing Starfleet, so no curiosity. It's kind of a sin if you're a Starfleet officer. Ah, wide miss. This one, oh, this one is gonna miss too. You can't aim for shit. Tuatara cruiser. Nice. guess it's just magnesite ore and other things. Right, warping. Lackey system. Captain, the decalithium processing facility is dead ahead. The Gorn have numerous structures in the debris field, sir. We're also picking up several fighters and frigates. Situation analysis. They know they're in Federation territory and they're trying to protect their ill-gotten gains. I advise we approach with caution. Yeah. Alrighty. Decalithium. Oh, kind of a lot of messages to start off today, but I also wanted to disclaim the fact that I am a fan of Star Trek. I am also a fan of Star Wars, but I'm not really hardcore in it, so I do apologize if I make some references erroneously or if I miss anything. I do like the series and the movies, but I'm not an expert at everything that's ever happened. And sometimes I misremember things also. Kind of a waste of a heavy torpedo, but there we go. Lieutenant, we can't get a lock on the decalithium. Something's jamming our ability to lock and beam it up. Probably a nearby jamming station. Detecting some suspicious tachyon emissions and signs of Klingon technology. This is more than a simple Gorn mining operation. We need to destroy that jamming station to get the decalithium. We may not be able to beam the decalithium up, but it won't stop us from beaming a spatial charge down. Excellent. Explosions! Finally, something that our Goblin can get behind. Prepare the spatial charges. The charges are prepared, sir. A general warning broadcast will signal just before we start the transport. Okay. You can use scanner. Yep, I know about that. Let's destroy the jamming station. Oh, do I have to go in range and use it? It looks like. Weird. Alright.
Congratulations, Lieutenant.
Nice. A little bit close to that explosion. Beam the charges over, please. And what? Are those fighters? Those look like fighters. Oh, they warped. Okay, so I guess they were shuttles. Evacuation shuttles. Also, apparently it changed its mind and I didn't beam the charges over. Okay, there we go. Gorn escape vessels are fleeing the facility, sir. Well, they already fled. Okay. Beam up decalithium. Uh-oh. Some more frigates. Not too much of a problem here. Honestly, The ground combat has improved so much, I think, since the new kit system, that I kind of prefer it to space combat. Which I know is a really weird thing to say for a lot of people. Historically, space combat has been the best part of STO and what most people are really interested in a Star Trek game, I would guess. Yay, Decalithium beamed aboard. I tried to hide the notifications behind my webcam, but apparently they still show up when they zip by, which is blah, because I wanted to show my hide my friend notifications so I don't bother them by streaming it. The decalithium crystals are doing the trick, sir. Engine efficiency has increased by 4.7%. Really, I don't actually think it did. And we should be able to boost the impulse drive enough to deal with the effects of the nebula. Coordinates from the Valor are locked in and we are ready to go to warp on your orders, sir. The improved graphics? Honestly, I don't really know about improved graphics, but it looks okay. I haven't noticed that. Warp to the Paulson Nebula. I suppose they probably improved the graphics, but I wasn't on point with that. I didn't actually notice that that was a change. They do look good. Captain, scanners show that the amount of metallic density of this region is much higher than would be expected for a nebula of this class. There's definitely something big here, and it might be hidden on another high-density object. We should scan all high-density objects in the vicinity. Scan all suspicious objects. Yay! The ruined mines, eh? Let's switch to NPC chat so I can... If the Klingons have a listening post here, that means Klingon ships, possibly cloaked. Probably cloaked. More than likely. So we have a ruined mine. Scan the ruined mine, please. This mine is played out and abandoned. I didn't know played out was a thing you used for mines, but sure. And we have 3 birds of prey, which might be a little bit much for our tiny cruiser here. Yeah, apparently not. Nice. What, oh, there we go. This is an old 22nd century satellite, deployed when this area of space was not well known. It's no longer operational. It's a big fucking satellite. I don't know, I mean, sure, whatever floats your boat, but I'm in a starship, and this satellite is gigantic compared to me. So odd, to say the least. I don't know who would consider that a satellite and how the hell someone would get it into position. They would need a fleet of starships to get that there, or build it from nearby asteroids. Not collecting resources. Now, having done this mission a little while ago, yes, sir, we are picking up readings of a minefield around the asteroid. Proceed with caution, yes. I knew that was going to happen. I did these missions with a friend a few days ago, and I knew there was an minefield there. Oh, want to outmaneuver me, do you? Oh, nice. They danced their rear shield facing against my torpedoes. Not bad. Though I would guess that was entirely coincidental, because AI aren't really that smart in this game. Okay. So we're gonna switch to shields, because minefield. And then we're heading in to do the scan. This will probably hurt.
Ship is under attack.
Okay, we managed to do the scan without heading into the field. Sir, we found something. This asteroid is surrounded by gravitic mines of Klingon manufacture. What's more, there appears to be some kind of structure on the surface, and we've detected several Klingon life signs within. Are we picking up any transmissions from the Klingon outpost? Judging by the high-frequency transmission, I'd wager that the structure is some sort of listening station. I recommend Ed, I don't know why, whatever. We carefully punch a hole in that minefield and send an away team to the surface. Infiltrate the minefield and then beam down to the Klingon listening post. Yay! Now this is a little bit more... Well, I suppose we're already infiltrated? That doesn't really make much sense, but okay, sure. Our standard away team. Still haven't given them combat uniforms, which is something I mean to look into. Oh, Klingons, we are going to have to fight our way to the computer core. Okay. So let's see. This facility can't be too large. We need to reach the data center. Alright. Pretty much everyone just has phasers. There's no need to switch weapons right now. I mean, that's one thing about STO that I was talking about yesterday. You don't really need to upgrade your gear that fast. So phasers will do, and it's more, I suppose, immersive for me. Let's see if we can do a current on mine barrier on these guys. Close enough. My officers grenaded them before I could explode them with the mines. Friendly fix, what does that mean? You healed 1500 damage. Well, I got healed maybe for 1500 damage. Okay, let's see what's going on here. Uh-oh. It's Targs. See, it's not especially difficult at this level. Box full of goodies. Ostensibly. Excellent. This console does not discriminate against my height. I am pleased. We can upload these records to our computers for analysis, sir, but it will take some time. We'll need to defend the core until the download is complete. Defend the computer core. Begin transmission. Okay, and mines. Should have done that before. Alrighty. Just waiting here. Let's see if I can plop down some more mines. Yep. More activity. More Klingons are mobilizing. Well, they should get here soon, or else we're just gonna win. Hello! Come on down. Come on. Nice. Too bad the explosion effect didn't quite play out nicely. Otherwise, though, someone got blown up. We've downloaded the data, sir. I recommend that we get into Starfleet Intelligence. Get it to Starfleet Intelligence as soon as possible. Grimo to Grotius. The away team is ready to beam up. Yay. If we leave now, we can be home before they arrive. Oh, the Klingon ships. Okay. Depart system. So we're pretty much out. Hide and seek. Hail Starfleet to report. Very good. Well done. Starfleet will analyze the data from the listening post. With luck, there will be something there that will help us in our fight against the Klingons. Alrighty.
Congratulations, Lieutenant.
Nice. Level 7 already, and only the first mission. Let's see about improving our gear a little bit. So we have Phaser Stun Pistol, DMG. Very good. Anyone else? Nope, nope. And the engines. Flight speed, efficient at high. Nope, nope, not yet, Admiral. Very nice. Alright. So, see you in the next mission.